an assisted living look like compared to those other levels?
Yeah. So in assisted living, you're going to have your own apartment. You're going to have your own little home in this building. They tend to be fun, nice. They'll take you out on field trips to a winery or a brewery. You
The
know,
nice ones,
yeah,
really
the
good.
nice ones for sure. Yeah. A lot of them will have, movie theaters in there. They have people there who will provide some help and assistance, but the expectation is that you're able to do a lot of stuff on your own. The help system, whether it's medication management, maybe it's mobility issues, they're helping you, get out of bed into a wheelchair, and then you're kind of wheeling yourself around, or maybe they're helping you, um, maybe, providing you some support, making sure you're safe while showering, those sorts of things. It's definitely not round the clock total care. It's not nursing care. It's basically just what it sounds like, assistance. They're assisting you living, and so in those type of settings, they tend to be for people who are a little more able to be on their own, a little more independent. Not fully independent, obviously, but they it's definitely a significant difference on the memory care of the nurses.
You know what it kind of reminds me of whenever I go into any of the assisted livings that we work with closely? It sort of reminds me of dorm life
Yes,
when you're in
yeah.
college. Because you have your own little dorm room apartment where you can go back to, you can shut the door and you can, close off the world. But if you want to socialize, there's always going to be somebody out that you can talk to. There's always going to be an activity going on. So I think it's a good option for folks who are maybe concerned about their parents aging or their loved ones aging. And they don't necessarily feel comfortable with them being home alone, but they still, want to maintain some independence.